wiki, wiki, wow. What the hell is going on with Super7 and why am I wearing a beanie indoors? All questions we're going to answer in this video. Right now. Answer is, it doesn't seem like Super7 has any kind of iterative QC process, and I'm part of the YouTube Partner Shorts program where I have a YouTube Partner Manager, and sometimes, along with coaching, they send you free gifts. There's all your answers. You can stop watching the video now. I don't know how to wear a goddamn beanie. This probably looks stupid as hell, but it's cool. The cool perk of being a partner. Super7, Mikey here. Sought after Wave 11. He's the underground MC. I opened this on live, and if you've seen the live, you know I have a lot of frustrations. But this is a cool freaking design, so let's go ahead and talk about him as we get him out of the packaging. You have the Space Marine back there to prove that this is some kind of tortured hellscape. I love Super7, right? I think they're fantastic. I get a ton of their figures, obviously. I'm like all in. I'm a stan, as you say. But they really need to get their shit together, and I'll show you why in this video. So let's first get the freaking boombox out. They give you like a whole tray just for the boombox, which is interesting. And I swear to God, the plastic strength on this like round of trays is so freaking wild. The boombox is incredible. Like this, like look at the turtle shell speakers, the buttons, the cassettes, like the detail is freaking cool. And then the backside you have a record player. As this beanie is melting my goddamn head. It's so warm. This is cool. It has like the little like weapon wrap thing. I do wish the table had like a stand to it, but I guess you could like prop up your own. And then Super7, they're down to using just one tie, which I think they could do away with just that even, because he's so goddamn securely in there. Like it takes some doing to pry him with the jaws of life out of this goddamn package. Here is Rapper Mike. Now, so the first things first, I'm a big team no heat. I don't believe in heating up figures or all that bullshit. I believe when I do a review, I should show you how the figure actually is, so you know as a consumer what to expect. So I don't like to heat things up behind the scenes or whatever. So I opened this guy up on live, and some of the joints are going to be, this one's not too bad, but you can already see kind of the Super7 looseness, where it's not the worst thing in the world, and the hips are like otherwise pretty good. They're not like super jiggly. So there's that. But the biggest issue I had was his goddamn feet were like locked solid, and they're still, first of all, look at this, where this fucking joint connects. Like, what the hell is this gap? Okay, like why doesn't the peg connect like squarely? Like the peg is like angled in or something. So there's this huge fucking like Best Action style gap, so fucking tight. I couldn't move these. I had to give him a hot water bath along with Rat King. You can see like I did a short here talking about it where I just like soaked them and soaked them and soaked them, and eventually it loosened the feet up. So I had to heat this shit up right off the bat. But you can see it's just it's not a good foot even then. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I just, this is just gonna break. So these are just like you can see the peg. It's like, fucking, why is it there and not there? I don't fucking understand. So the feet are just like dog shit annoying feet. And if this was just like a one-off, if this was like, oh, this one happens to just be weird. No, but you have years of Super7 where there's always like some fucking issue. So that's what Super7 needs to just get right the fuck under control. I don't think they have any iterative QC process where they get it back, they check it out, and they're say like, oh, this is fucked up, we need to change this. It just seems like they just go with the first design and however the fuck it is, and it seems maybe they're using different factories, I don't know. And maybe some factories make them better than others, but so you might get a really great Mikey. You might get your Mikey and be like, Cody, I disagree, it's perfect. Mine isn't. So he looks fucking cool. What do we have here? He has the cool, like, wife beater-ish tank top, goes around the back. He has speakers. The tank top and the shell is like kind of softy molded, but it's on the hard body, so there's not too much give to it except in the back. But that looks freaking cool. His pants, the shell shock pants, do have kind of like a rubbery feel to them, but they're also otherwise like rock solid. The head, I love the head. The hat does spin around. So if you want him more kind of a straight up hat guy, you want the side, you want just straight up backwards, that's dope. I think that's so cool. Like, that's something new from Super7, right? You get the full Townsend, that's standard. There's a bicep cut, single jointed elbows, The hands are cool. Like he has, what are these hands? He has mic drop hands. Like that's fantastic. The M, he has like his little audio cables. Then we get into the legs. Everyone who has Super 7, this is the moment where you're like, what the fuck is going on? So there's this like hip joint in there. This one is fine. It's not like solid. I don't understand why it exists, frankly, but whatever. But then you get into the feet, and they have like there's something fucky going on with his feet joints. Like you can see, like it's like everyone's like, oh, they're new ratcheted joints. I think it's the same fucking joint. I just think some factories make them better, some make them worse. But it doesn't feel good. You can see there's just like a weird snap to it, and it's still just like one single pin in there. I don't fucking know, but it's not particularly loose that way, but it is like looser than I like this way. Like I just don't know what it is, and like I'm sure it's gonna pose fine. But it's just when you get a goddamn Super 7 figure, you don't know if it's going to be floppy or loose. And that's my problem. There's no consistency. There's no quality. I've gotten into Joy Toy lately, right? And it's like a whole different ball game. But like with Joy Toy, aside from pain in the ass hand pegs, which, you know, like the ball joint, the peg, whatever, that's a whole different thing. But it's like you know the figures are going to be smooth. You know they're just going to work. And if a figure happens to be loose, you're like, oh, that's a one-off. Because generally their design is very good and it's a proven design. Super 7 design, I don't think is proven. I think it's fucked up. I think they need to change it. Whatever. So you have single jointed knees. You do have just the foot rocker thing. It looks ugly. It's positioned shitty. I'm glad I finally got it to work though. But he's a cool goddamn figure. But it's just I'm sick of Super 7's wonky ass leg joints. And you can see, like, look, here's this one. This one moves easy, right? This one figure shows how inconsistent their fucking joints are. This one I have to like specifically and very carefully do it because I'm afraid if I don't, I'm gonna snap it. Like I don't know. I don't want to put so much thought. Like, look, this is how easy it should be. Like I'm moving them, they're smooth. This one, it's like, okay, grab here, fulcrum it, make sure you're doing applying pressure evenly. It's a fucking joke. What accessories do we get on Rapper Mikey? You get two. Well, no, is that a fist? Where's the fist? You get two fists, mic drop. I think that's really cool. There's even some like they're doing some more subtle paint details on the figure where otherwise the figures would just be like the straight green plastic, but you can see they worked in some shading. So like they're making some improvements. He also has the two pointy hands mic drop. It would have been kind of cool if they would have changed like what the words say on the different pairs of hands. That would have been fun. A little bit of missed opportunity there. But then he has like grippy hands. You get this cool like pair of glasses. A little like the paint is a little sloppy there, but do they? And then ooh, so like that's cool as hell. That you get a single chuck. Why you don't get two chucks? I don't fucking know. But it's a chained gold microphone chuck. That's really cool. I love that. That's dope. You get this sweet, like Flavor Flav kind of gold pizza. Awesome. No complaints there. You get this head sculpt where it's kind of like a vintagey sculpt where he's got the thing. I love that. That's dope. You get these fucking headphones, turtle shell headphones, which look really cool. But they don't, here's the thing, they don't fit on the fucking head. Like, they kind of do a little bit if you jam them on there and start to like bend the plastic, but that's another thing. It's like, how do you design headphone accessories that don't fit on the fucking head? This tells me there's like no connection between here's the accessories cool and then like how's it going to function, how's it going to work? Because how do you make a headphone that doesn't fit on the fucking head? And you might say it goes around the neck. We'll check that out later. You get this cool chain. That's freaking dope. I love that. I enjoy that a ton. So let's do a head swap. Super 7 head swaps usually like a pain in the ass. They don't. Everyone should steal the Mezco socket head joint. So first of all, let's put on the chain. You can do like the double gold necklace, but it kind of takes away. So you want to do like either just the gold pizza chain or the gold necklace, whatever your tastes say. I like the pizza chain. You could do like, here's where you can do like around the neck headphones. You can you see? Can you already fucking see where it doesn't work? Because again, the headphones aren't big enough, so it doesn't fucking matter. So if you want to slap on a ton of, careful with those fucking net pegs, but you put that on there, you can't see his stupid fucking turtle head. So like you can't, I don't understand how you use the fucking headphones at all. Like he just holds them. Like, yo, I'm gonna be listening to shit later. Not now, though, but later. No. So, like, it's fucking cool. Like, and you can still, you do the glasses here, which the glasses still aren't secure. But this guy, and I don't know, like, fuck, I'll have to, like, look up, like, rapper poses. And I guess here he's, like doing his, like, wiki, 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 wow. Like, he's DJing out. So this figure is like way fucking cool. Technically, aside from the stupid feet, I don't have issues with this figure, but the year after year, will the joints be good issues with Super 7 is starting to like eat away at my brain, and I don't fucking understand it. And I want to just make these videos and be like, this is so fucking good, this is so fucking cool, you should run out and get it. But at this point, I don't know. It's like you tell someone this figure is going to be the banger figure of the year, they'll get it, and maybe their joint is loose as fuck, and they're like, what the fuck, Cody? This figure is loose as fuck. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you. It's a random fucking dice roll. So that's when I say, Super 7, you need to fix your shit, because this figure should be fucking badass. We have the music turtles here. So Leo, this again, these three music turtles show the issues. This figure, his knees are a little loose, but he's generally pretty solid. He's pretty dang cool rocker Leo, right? Punk Donnie is way looser than even Mike. This guy is loose as fuck, right? And again, this is the old Super 7, how's it gonna be? Loose as fuck or good? But let's ignore that. Ignore the looseness. You can kind of, if you're really careful, get Donnie to stay. We need fucking Heavy Metal Raph, you know? Announce Heavy Metal Raph. What are we fucking doing? Like, it sucks. It's fucking annoying to get a partial set. And people complained about like the Super 7 like Simpsons line where it's like, why don't we have the base family? Why don't we have a full set? I get it, doing different figures, that can be more exciting, and maybe they're not in control of what gets approved. But if you do 3 fucking rocker turtles, assure us that Heavy Metal Raph is on the fucking way. Because this is cool. This is fucking cool. I love these figures. You put them together and you're like, bam! But you're always missing that. They did the same thing with like the costume turtles with no Donatello in disguise. Super 7, you're just so goddamn close to being fantastic. And I know this review, it probably comes off as like overly negative and whiny, but it's like you're so close to perfection. You could just get there if you fixed the fucking joints and had a more clear, obvious strategy on what you plan to do. Because this Mikey, let's show, like, the hand peg is also actually pretty good. Which, again, that can also be a dice roll. But these, Mikey is pretty alright. But it's like, this figure has it in him to be so goddamn rad. You just want it to be, you just go keep, like, just tighten the ship up, Super 7. Because it's like, Mikey's calling you out, like, yo, fix your shit, because this would be super dope if you could get it together. What the fuck, where is Heavy Metal Raph? Why am I so loose? Why am I so loose? I'm loose too, woo, woo, woo. I don't know, it's too late. The beanie is cooking my brain. Overall, if I had to rate this figure, it's a solid 8. It could be a perfect 10 if they would just fix their shit, though. Anyways, let me know what you think. Do you have this wave? What is your, like, Super 7 experience with? I've heard some people, they're like, fuck this loose shit. Other people, mine are solid, never any issues. And both can be valid. And that's the problem.